Evening losers. How much do you prepare? I would quantify my preparation for anything as being just enough, or maybe even just under enough. And for the first time, really, this year, I've been humbled in all kinds of ways that shows me at times a really solid preparation is important. There's a few big stories, but I'm not going to share them tonight, I don't think. I don't think I have the energy for it, but they're coming. Oh, they're coming. The stories from this year. There are some big ones, and they're on their way. But maybe 2 or 3 tracking points for this, just in recent things. What I'm noticing with practice, with all my areas of practice, how much it takes, or the time it takes to set an intention and to make sure that time is baked in. What am I doing this for? Where am I coming from in my body? What would superb look like? How big is it? How big is it? How small is it? What will it feel like when I'm in it? What's important for people to feel or to take away if they're engaged in this? And spending quite a bit of time there. I think Abe Lincoln said something like, if you give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, I'll spend 5 sharpening the axe. And practice is beginning to show me how important it is to sharpen the axe. So the areas where some habits that I'm currently running with, this could be interesting. I am going to yoga twice a week. I am doing a 10-day breathing challenge. I am, as of 2 days ago, writing lyrics every day. So writing song lyrics every day. And if I have the inclination and the time, I'm also writing music. So writing melody and chords to those lyrics as well, which I prefer to do. I've been writing on and off almost every day for the last probably 3 to 4 months. And I'm considering whether actually having a goal of a book would mean that would really solidify my writing habit. Inspired by Mark Pollard and others of just, diving into it rather than just thinking about blog posts as, micro making sense of a smaller thing. Because what I want to do really is make sense of a big thing. And I don't think just writing little blog articles is going to cut it. So you can see that in all these areas, and equally with lyric writing, I can write lyrics that are okay every day, or I can really think about what's a song, So rather than the first thing I've been doing is actually just going, okay, right. Actually go, what's the space, what's the sense, what's the feel, what's the thing, and then write from that place. And what I like about all that and what you might be perceiving is that actually everything becomes more intentional, pointing toward the same thing. It goes a little slower and the work is deeper. But I think most importantly to me, it means all the work will be connected. All the work will come from the same embodied place. How can you use that? Think about what you're making tomorrow and where is that coming from inside of you? What intention do you have with it? What bigger thing is it actually part of? And I don't mean a bigger thing that someone else has given to you. What bigger thing from you is it part of? What is the pattern of things that you're building? Because the truth is that there are only a few things that are truly important to me in my work. That's something like people feeling connection. It's probably everything. I just realized. People feeling connection with each other, but also connection to the greater, which I would call God, and you might call something else. You might call it each other. And then within that connection, that people get to experience the beauty, the pain, the everything of life. That's kind of it. So when I say, I'm like if I think about coaching or my pastoring or imaginary millions or anything that I'm involved in some kind, bringing rooms together is all about finding a deeper connection and not even moving forward together, but moving deeper together. That's the base intention of all of this. That's the base place where all this stuff comes from. That's the foundation. It's the root. So what's important to me then is that when I am doing any of my practices, that I connect to that root first. If I'm writing a lyric, practicing piano, which is the other thing I didn't mention, or doing yoga, that's actually the reason for it all. And then everything else that I'm making or doing, if it doesn't fall somehow to serve that mission or that purpose, then chances are it's a waste of my time. All right. Some stories coming, people. Stay tuned. See you tomorrow.